G'day. It's Nick here and welcome to Wicked Wildlife. Now while it's still winter now, it's only a week until spring, and that means one thing, snake season. So stay tuned guys, we're going to have a bit of a talk about snakes. They're pretty dangerous. For more Wicked Wildlife encounters, this is Tully, our resident member to our wild family here. Australian have a look. We've got two different snakes in front today. I hope you have a great one. So this time of year, every year, all around the country, snake catchers and snake keepers are asked by their local newspapers and radio stations how bad this year's going to be. And it seems no matter what you say, they manage to turn it into that this year is going to be a plague proportion of snakes. You see, if it's a dry year, the story will go, oh, they're going to come into your houses looking for water. And if it's a wet year, the newspaper articles will write something like, oh, all the frogs and food around, there's going to be millions of them. Essentially, it comes down to one thing, and that is that the simple truth that snakes' populations have ebbed and flowed in Australia for millennia, that's not a very interesting story, is it? So look, their populations will go up and down a little bit. However, the actual dangers never really seem to change. So there's a couple of very basic things you can do to keep your place, happy and safe from snakes, whether it's a wet year, a dry year, or anything in between. And we do have another couple of videos up that you might want to flick back through and look for. Things like how dangerous are snakes and snake biting pets and the like. I'll put a link to some of those in the description below. But the couple of basic points to keep your property sort of from being snake heaven are things like keeping your yard clean. Don't leave the pile of firewood right next to the back door and the compost heap, 5 metres from where the kids are playing. Keep all the rubbish in places where snakes could hide, nice and far away from the house. Good couple of 100 metres if you can afford it. Now on top of that, don't give anywhere for rats to live. If you've got birds or chickens, clean up after them. Snakes don't come in looking for the birds and the chickens so much as they come in looking for the rats that are attracted by the birds and the chickens. So by stopping their food source being around, you're also going to go a long way to preventing snakes. The other major one, and it's really common sense, is keep the number of your local snake catcher on the fridge. Most places in Victoria, Australia for that matter, have somebody catching snakes. Now look, most of these services aren't free. It's not that people are trying to make money out of it. I myself, and I can't speak for other states, have to pay a couple of $100s for the right to remove snakes from people's houses. Parks and Wildlife charges for these licenses. So you pay for a plumber to come, you pay for somebody to come and remove termites. However, in the scheme of those things, usually somebody removing snakes doesn't cost all that much. And when you bear in mind that about 80% of snake bites plus involve people trying to catch or kill snakes, it's a pretty worthwhile investment. So keep the place clean, get rid of rats and mice, keep your catcher's number handy, and you shouldn't have any problem with snakes. Like I said, as far as pets and things like that goes, or just general statistics on snake bite, please check out our other videos. There's plenty of snake related topics on there. Other than that guys, hit that subscribe button down below, leave us a comment, and be careful around snakes, and as always, have a good one and take care.